Start Judge Boyd isn't wasting time Miss Cooper is being taken into custody, but why this case goes back years, and what happens today could decide whether she walks free or heads to prison for up to 20 years. Stick with me, because this one has twists you won't see.
White right pointing backhand index asterisk already. The stakes are clear. Miss Cooper could face up to asterisk asterisk 20 years in prison asterisk asterisk. Think about that. Years of freedom hanging by a thread, all depending on what unfolds in this courtroom today. Asterisk.
When Amia pleads true, that means she's admitting to violating probation in Texas. Even a single probation violation can trigger full sentencing on the original charge, which in her case is serious. Think about it. One mischeck and can unravel years of freedom.
For the offense of promotion of prostitution person on January 25th, 2016 for a period of 5 years. Is that you? All right, state.
Violated condition number 5 in Bell County, Texas. The defendant, Amia Cooper, did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of August and September 2021 in violation of condition number 5.
How do you plead to that? True or not true? True. Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 5, the court could find it true, grant the motion, sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine? Did you understand? Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 5? Court would find violation of condition number 5 true. Is there an agreement?
There isn't, Judge.
All right. State, what are your...
Judge, we're asking for revocation in this case, Judge. She was placed on back in 2016. I believe we're before the court now on a third MTR. She's had one where she was sent to SATIC, another one where she was given an extension, and now we have this one, Judge. She absconded, I believe, in whenever that first MTR that I read today was. We haven't had track of her for at least approximately a year. For her to stay on probation, we have to extend the case, and I think probation's recommendation or potential recommendation is state ISF. At this point, I think that she's just had, she's exhausted the resources of probation, and at some point, I think those resources are better to go to someone else. We're asking for revocation based on that fact and the fact that she is picked up all these new technical charges. We'd ask for her to be revoked.
And how much time are you requesting?
We'd ask for 5 years TDC.
All right.
Asterisk quick legal breakdown here. When Cooper pleads true, she's admitting to violating probation. In Texas, that's basically a one-way ticket for the judge to hand down the original sentence. Even a single violation can unravel everything. Asterisk.
Judge Boyd has heard it all before. Excuses, tears, promises. But notice his tone here. He's fed up. He doesn't just want apologies. He wants action. This is the moment where we see the patience of the court starting to break.
I was young when I was separated.
And why were you separated from her?
Due to what happened to me at a young age.
Okay.
And that caused a lot of confusion, traumatized, depression, and everything else. Because I just want to stop the cycle that my family has. And I want to be the last one. I definitely don't want my child to be the one to end it. I want to end it. And I'm asking for forgiveness and asking for another chance on my probation to be better. I have my mom and my dad who died.
What do you mean, do better by your mom? I thought this all started with your mom.
It has, because I don't speak to my mom. I don't speak to her. Because I know how she's feeling right now. I know she's angry at me. And all the above.
And why is she angry at you?
I have not talked to her. I know that I'm not listening to her. And the fact that me and my mom do bump heads a lot. And it's hard. It's hard for me. So I'm asking for another chance.
All right, see, and here's the thing. You were back here in August. You pled to violation of condition number 2. I denied the motion. I extended you for 1 year and asked for parenting classes. So obviously, the fact that you had your son means nothing to you as far as you doing your probation. Then why are you not acting that way?
At the time, I was also dealing with court. My son's father is trying to take my life away. I was then placed on child support for him. They also wanted me to do parenting classes.
All right, and see, this is what people sometimes don't get. When you have a child, whoever you have that child with, that person has as much right to the child as you do. And honestly, if you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, then yeah, that other parent should step in and try to take custody of their child. Because I don't know why people think that when they have a child, they had this child in a bubble with just themselves and there's nobody else out there. All right, this is what the court will do. The court will deny the motion to alternate amend conditions to extend for 2 years. There's to be ISF, cognitive, and GPS for the remaining of the term. And there's to be no unsupervised contact with minors until further notice. Thank you. Amia Cooper. Miss Cooper.
Yes, ma'am.
So you're asking to be transferred to Bell County?
Yes, ma'am.
So who do you know in Bell County?
I have my child there. I have a few, they're friends, but they're more like adopted, like you adopted them to the family, like the extended family.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been getting a lot of help since I've been out.
All right. And have you been maintaining your sobriety?
Yes, ma'am. Actually put in a whole bunch of applications. I got a few jobs that is actually lined up, but the only thing I need to get is my ID. I'm having issues with that because I'm not person. But other than that,
all right. What issues are you having with your ID?
One, I don't have my birth certificate or my social security. Yes, ma'am. And I've been trying to see if my mom can send it, but the copy that she has is under a totally different name and stuff like that.
Oh, well, you can go online and order it. I mean, it costs.
Yeah.
But if you talk to probation about that, I'm sure they'll be able to help you. All right. And when's the last time you had your UA?
I want to say since the last time.
And when was that? Has it been this month?
No. I'm just not hearing from probation last week.
Okay. All right. So we'll do a UA today. And Vashawn?
Yes, ma'am.
If her UA is okay, then we'll do I'll allow for her to transfer to Bell County. And make sure that probation has reviewed that location.
Yes, ma'am.
So you're going to do a UA today, okay? And what are the results going to be?
And
Here comes a defense angle. Sympathy. She's a young mom with hardships, but should personal struggles excuse repeated violations? Or should the system stay strict? What do you think? Drop your take in the comments. Asterisk.
final warning from Judge Boyd cuts deep. He's not just sentencing her, he's giving her a life lesson, and it's one that applies beyond this courtroom. The choices you make and the people you keep around can mean the difference between freedom and destruction.
And what is the agreement?
It is to adjudicate guilt to revoke the individual offered probation and to sentence her to 2 years in TBC.
Is that the agreement?
That is our agreement, Judge.
Ms. Cooper, are you asking the court to follow that agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you waiving your right to appeal? I cannot hear you. All right. The court will follow your agreement, find you guilty, grant the motion, sentence you to 2 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served.
For the record, Judge, I've been told by the court staff and the probation department she has 576 days credit that we're asking to receive.
Okay. Yes.
Time for her stay at status and state IS.
All right. Were those successfully completed? All right. Now I'll give her credit for any time in inpatient treatment. Is there anything else with regards to sentencing?
No.
All right. We can go off the record. I understand the issues that you've had in your life, But at some point in time, you are going to have to start making better decisions, because otherwise you're going to find yourself in and out of prison and back to the same place that you were before. You understand? And if you have a significant other or somebody in your relationship who wants you to do things that are not for your best, then you need to drop them, because they mean you no good. And I don't know if what I'm telling you is sinking in or not, but if you have a boyfriend out there who's making you do things or wants you to do things for fast and easy money, then guess what? That is not the person for you. And you're going to have to stop using drugs, because otherwise, what you had in your system today, that could be the last time you use. And then guess what? There will be somebody dead in Bear County or somebody dead in the field, and they'd be trying to identify the body. Then somebody would identify the body, and it may be you. Don't be that person. You understand?
Listen closely here. Judge Boyd isn't buying the excuses. His tone shifts. He's tired of the same stories. This is the moment where compassion runs out and reality takes over.